Hello, everyone. I am obviously gone today. I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, I hope you handed in your vocab and your grammar review. If you haven't done that, please do so now. Hopefully you have your notebooks out and you're ready to go. Today's grammar lesson is called Dangling Modifiers. So if you could follow along throughout the whole video, that'd be great. I will be going over these in class with you tomorrow. So just make sure you're paying attention, have your notes written down so you're not lost when we review tomorrow, okay? Also, I will be going through this video very quickly, but you are allowed to pause at any time. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so in your notebooks, I would like you to write the following. The dog approached me. Please write that sentence. Again, you can pause. I'm just going to go straight along. So please write, the dog approached me. So now that you have the dog approached me written in your notebooks, I would like you to add on 5 different ing verbs that can describe how the dog approached you. So my example is growling. The dog approached me growling. You can use my example, but just come up with 5 different ing verbs to describe how the dog approached you. You can pause at any time. I'm going to keep going along. So after you did this little exercise, I want you to think about what the purpose of adding ing verbs to a sentence is. So the 5 verbs that you added, why did we do that? So go ahead and write that in your notebooks, what you think the purpose is. I'm going to go ahead and continue. So if you wrote something down along the lines of to go into detail, you're right. ing verbs give us more detail. They describe what is going on more in depth for the reader. So the technical term for these ing verbs when used in a sentence to describe a subject are called modifiers. So I would like you to write the definition I have typed down here. Modifiers are used to describe what the main subject of the sentence is doing. So again, please write the definition of modifiers I have provided for you here. They're used to describe what the main subject of the sentence is doing. And I'm going to go ahead and go along. So let's take a look at this sentence I have here. Jessie is running to the store in a hurry. I want you to write this sentence down in your notebooks, and I want you to circle the main noun/subject in this sentence. And then based on what you just wrote as a definition for a modifier, I want you to underline the modifier in the sentence. So if you circled the main noun as Jessie, you are correct. And if you circled the modifier as running, you are correct again. So now I want you to write this sentence in your notebook. Jumping up and down on the bed, comma, the lamp broke. So, based on we know what a modifier is, I want you to underline the modifier in this sentence. Again, underline the modifier in this sentence. So the modifier is jumping up and down, or jumping, sorry, it's jumping. But we don't know what subject or noun is jumping on the bed. So what is jumping describing? We don't know. So therefore, it's a dangling modifier. If we don't know what the modifier is trying to describe, it's dangling. It's not linked to anything. So please write this definition in your notebooks. Dangling modifier, when it is unclear what subject the modifier is trying to describe. Again, please write this in your notebooks. A dangling modifier is when it's unclear what subject the modifier is trying to describe. So based on what we know about dangling modifiers, what do you think the dangling modifier is in this sentence? And please write it down. Barking loudly, the neighbors woke up. So again, write down what you think the dangling modifier is. Good, barking loudly. So how can we fix this sentence so the modifier isn't dangling? Can I go back there? Sorry. So we can add a noun or a subject to that. We can say, the dog was barking so loudly the neighbors woke up. That makes the modifier no longer dangle. So I want you to write these two sentences in your notebook and correct them on your own. See if you can do them on your own. Number 1 is talking so loudly her classmates couldn't hear the lesson. And the second one is snarling its teeth, the boy became afraid. So correct them, make the modifiers no longer dangle, and I will be checking them tomorrow. We will be going over any questions you have about this, and I hope everybody has a great rest of your Tuesday.